So I got rejected. I went to this interview, and the interview was great. Like, we were cruising nicely. Everything was perf from start to finish. At the time, actually, I had a job. But I really wanted to change. I needed to change. This job that I was interviewing for was going to be a step up, right? So, girl, I was desperate, to be honest. And I'm Christian, so, like, I had been praying, I'd been fasting. 3 days after the interview, which went super great, like I said, I get an email from the hiring team, and they're like, girl, look, this position is on freeze. The company is not hiring anybody right now. There's just like a lot of admin things happening in the background, so girl, like, you're just gonna have to hold your breath. But we liked you, so just keep your eyes and ears open. We're gonna get a hold of you when everything has been sorted out in the background. Obviously, I'm sad, but I'm just like, alright, cool, I'll hear from them when they're ready. And then, did I not get a rejection email? Yeah, I think it was maybe 2 weeks afterwards, after the on freeze email. So 2 weeks later, they say, I'm sorry, girl. You're cool and all, but we're going with someone else. I am shattered. Like, I am heartbroken, child. I am crying. I am just like, I'm beside myself, because I really wanted to leave the company that I was with at the time. And 2, I thought I had this unlocked. Like, I was so angry at God. I was like, God, why would you do this to me? Why would you let this happen? It's a whole thing. I was disappointed. I was upset. I was just doing the most. Honestly, I'm sure God was looking at me like, child, like, why are you even talking to me like that? Like, I am God and you're talking to me like that. But anyway, I was in my feelings. Fast forward, let me tell you, just a couple of months after that whole thing, tell me why I'm just randomly scrolling on social media and the company is closing down. As this was a huge company, it was a global company, okay? It had been operating for hundreds of years globally, but in South Africa, about like decades in South Africa. This company, the South African one, was closing down. Like, finito, they're done. They're retrenching. And at that moment, when I saw those news, I didn't know how to feel. I said, God,